Sometimes you take a leap forward and you learn some things, but you can't catalyse a new identity. So you try to go back and hide in your old identity. And that doesn't actually work, because things have changed and you learned something, and that isn't who you are anymore. It's like you have to cut parts off yourself in a destructive manner to fit back into the person that you was. Now what happens here is that Pinocchio escaped from this tyrannical situation and undergoes this descent into chaos. But he tries to go back home. He tries to go back to what he was. And he can't do that anymore. His father isn't at home anymore. So when he goes home, he finds that there's no home there. Now this happens to people sometimes, and it's often a shock to them. So they'll often stay under the thumb of their father. And you think, well, why would someone do that? Because it means they're subject to the tyrannical judgment of their father. They're always concerned about what their father would think, or whether their father approves of them, and so forth. And you think, well, that's got to be an unpleasant place to be. Why would you do that? No one could be a man unless his father has died. But that death can take place symbolically. Go into the unknown because you already know what you know. And that's not enough unless you think you're enough. And if you're not enough and you don't think you're enough, then you have to go where you haven't been. Grow up. Get away from your family enough so that you can establish your independence. And that isn't because there's something wrong with your family, although perhaps there is. Perhaps there's something wrong with you. But it means get away. You're deprived of necessity. You don't know how much you need necessity to drive you, because maybe you're not very disciplined. And if a catastrophe doesn't immediately befall you, if you act forthrightly today, then maybe you'll never act forthrightly, right? Because the gap between your foolishment and the punishment is lengthened by your unearned wealth. And so you'll never grow up and learn, and you have to get yourself away from your dependency in order to allow necessity to drive you forward. And that's to become independent and to become mature.
We go ahead, huh? We go ahead, huh? We go ahead.